Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Not Just Sports by No Leps. Got a lot to discuss again. We always got a lot to discuss. Just want y'all to know I appreciate all of you. Please like and share. I even appreciate the haters. What's up, Morris? Good morning, Morris Roderick. Good morning, my brother. I even appreciate the haters. I want to make a segment called Shout Out to the Haters. Dre Whittick, what's up, Papa? We having a mistake show today. There's a lot of mistakes going on. A lot of mistakes. LeBron, if you ask LeBron one-on-one, LeBron would admit, he has to admit that he made a mistake. He made a mistake in going to L.A. The Philadelphia Phillies, they made a mistake. They made a mistake in signing Bryce Harper. That's a mistake. And I got the numbers to prove it. The Big Blue Dopes, a.k.a. the New York Giants, if they draft that kid, Nola, what's the kid from Ohio State? Hankins. Is that his name? Hankins. If they draft him as a quarterback, Qual, what's up, Papa? If they draft him as a quarterback, what's up, Qual? That's my quarterback right there. That's my quarterback, Qual Respis. Chauncey, what's up, baby? If they draft that kid Dwayne Haskins, if the Big Blue Dopes draft that kid, it's a mistake. He is not that good. And Kyler Murray, any team that drafts Kyler Murray, it's a mistake. It's a mistake. I'm going to tell y'all why. Please like and share. Showtimes vary because I'm working. Okay? So we're here. I'm going to give you a solid 2 hours. But we are going to start. I want to get this out the way. We're going to start with Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper getting $330 million over 13 years is a mistake by the Philadelphia Phillies. Now, is he going to hit more home runs in Philadelphia? Hell yeah, because it's like playing in a goddamn Little League stadium. So he's going to hit more home runs. That's going to look better. But let's talk with Sean Barnes. What's up, Pa? Dre Lazo, what's going on? Cousin, Deanna Perez, what's up, baby? But you signed Bryce Harper after he made it clear that he wanted to make $400 million a year and play for the New York Yankees. That wasn't going to happen. Because the New York Yankees are loaded in the outfield. So that wasn't going to happen, Pa. But now you go to Philadelphia and they sign him at the last minute because Major League Baseball is starting to get smart and starting to say, hey, it's a lot of money for a lot of years. But he gets $330 million over 13 years after a year where he batted .249. Bryce Harper, people, is overrated. Yes, I said it. A lot of people ain't going to agree with me. I understand a lot of people ain't going to agree with me. He's batted 300 just twice in his career. He's batted over 300 just twice in his career. The most home runs he's had in the season is 42. The most home runs he's had in one season is 42. The most RBIs he's had in one season is 100. He's not that good, people. He's overrated. He's had 100 RBIs? One season? I thought he had a lot more than that myself. I thought he was like 115, 120. He had 100. That's the most he's ever had. So if Dre, I was just getting ready to say that, Dre. So if you're giving Bryce Harper $330 million over 13 years, what is Mike Trout about to make? What is Mike Trout about to make? Because Mike Trout, my people, is ridiculous. A total 5-tool player. Hits for average, hits for power, RBIs, steals bases, hits for average. He's a stud. Harper batted $249 last year. He batted $249, had 30 home runs. That's not worth $330 million over 13 years. Come on, people. Come on, Philadelphia. You made a mistake. Now, listen. Is he going to hit more runs in Philadelphia? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Because it's like playing in a bandbox. Dwayne Edward Eliza, what's up, Pa? He's going to hit, his home run number's going to get inflated. He's going to be around 40, between 45 and 50 home runs a year. But let's not act like these are regular numbers for Bryce Harper. Mike Trout does that every year. Mike Trout is a monster. This is where baseball messed up. Harold Davis is a Philadelphia Philly fan, and he's going to tell you, this is a great signing by Philadelphia because he's going to hit more home runs. This man only hit 42 home runs one season. This man only batted over 300 twice in his career. This man, the most RBIs he's had in one season in his entire career is 100 RBIs. This is not worth 13 years for $330 million. Bryce Harper is the most overrated baseball player in my lifetime. Overrated. Now, Philadelphia got better. They didn't need Bryce Harper. They got better without him. So please, Harold Davis, if he's a real baseball fan, he would know that signing Bryce Harper is a mistake. It's an impulsive move. It's a move for the back pages. It's a move for the sports pages. It's an ESPN move. The fans will pay the pro. Philadelphia doesn't have a problem in filling their seats. Philadelphia is a great baseball town. It's a great baseball city. Philadelphia does not have a problem in filling their stadium, with or without Bryce Harper. Because they got better without Bryce Harper. They was already better. In a division where you see the Mets, they got a little better, but they still suck. But who knows with that pitching staff? Who knows? They could be great. Who knows that pitching staff? You got Washington. Washington, who knows? Because with that pitching staff. Then you got Atlanta. Atlanta's on the come up. So that East may be tough. But Philadelphia is favored to win the East. We overpaid, but it's a start. Harold Davis, you had a good team without him. You definitely overpaid. You overpaid for a guy that batted $249 last year. You know what his lifetime batting average is? His lifetime batting average. Bryce Harper's lifetime batting average is $279. $279 is his lifetime, is his career batting average. That's not good. That's not that's good, but it's not worth $330 million over 13 years. That Atlanta squad is young, but that Atlanta squad, watch. That Atlanta squad made a big push last year. Watch, that Atlanta squad is going to be good. And let's not act like Bryce Harper doesn't get hurt every year. He gets hurt every year. His best year, he batted .330, had 100 RBIs, 42 home runs. That was his best year. He hasn't come close to those numbers since. And if you're a baseball fan and you're a baseball player, it is all about your numbers. Unlike any other sport, it's all about your numbers. And you always play to your baseball card. I don't care what anybody tells you. You're going to have a good year every now and then, but you always play to your numbers. Just know that about baseball players. If he's a lifetime 300 hitter, for example, Tony Gwynn. Most of people don't know who Tony Gwynn is. Tony Gwynn is probably the most prolific hitters who ever played the game. He played with the San Diego Padres, right? His numbers were so consistent. He batted around 315, 320 every year. Had hit about 10 home runs every year. Every year. Baseball players always play to their numbers. So believe what you see. If you see a guy who's a 279 lifetime hitter, that's who he is. Now again, don't get it twisted. People, you're going to see his home run, his power numbers go up because he's playing in the bandbox. So his power numbers are going to go up, people. Don't get it twisted. He's going to hit somewhere between 45 and 50 home runs just because he's playing in that small-ass park. But if you're a Yankee fan, you appreciate Brian Cashman not breaking the bank for this guy. He is average. He is average. He's just the name. Do not get it twisted. Siobhan, cousin, what's up? Stowers, what's good with you, Pop? Bryce Harper is average. He's just a name. When Mike Trout come out next year, holy shit. You're going to see, he's young. So you're going to see maybe a 10. If he's getting 13 years at 330, Bryce Harper, Mike Trout might sign for 15 years at close to $450 million. Mike Trout could sign for $450 million at 15 years. You're not getting Mike Trout. You're not getting a guy. Come on, Harold, stop. Stop now. But you can get Mike Trout. You get Mike Trout all you want. If you don't have pitching in baseball, you can't win. I don't give a damn what. And Mike Trout, that's close to home for Mike Trout. So it's possible. But I don't care. You can have all the hitting in baseball. All the hitting you want. If you don't have pitching, you can't win. Remember those Cleveland Indian teams? They had Kenny Lofton, Albert Bell, Jim Thome, Manny Ramirez, Omar Vizquel. They had a murderous lineup, and they never won. They never won because they didn't have pitching. In baseball, you are only as good as your pitching staff. Trust and believe. That's why you need to look at the Yankees and see how the Yankees are being built. See how the Yankees are being built. Okay? And watch how they do. For example, you watch how the Yankees are being built. The Yankees got one big bad contract. That one big bad contract is Stanton's contract. Just it, just one. Everybody else is still on a rookie deal. Everybody else on the rookie deal. They got one bad contract, and that's Stanton. And I can't stand Stanton. I hope they trade his ass. I can't stand him because he's a front runner. He's a guy who can't hit when the money's on the line. He'll hit a beautiful home run when they're up 8-0. They're up 8-0. He'll hit a home run. But when the money's on the table, when the pressure's on, he can't hit. Our pitching staff is good. We don't have any bats. No, your pitching staff is not good. Your pitching staff is average. Your pitching staff has peaks and valleys. It's okay. It's okay. It's not the Mets pitching staff. It's not even the Yankees pitching staff. Ernest 5'9", what's good with you? So that's mistake number one of today. The Philadelphia Phillies made a big mistake in signing Bryce Harper for a 13-year, $330 million 13-year deal when the man's lifetime batting average is .279. His best years as RBIs or home runs, he had 42 home runs with 100 RBIs. That's his best years. He batted .330 that year, too. He's batted over 300 twice in his entire career. So that tells you what? Bryce Harper is average. You don't pay that much money for an average ball player. Naiche Williams, what's good with you, my guy? Naiche, you showed up in time. We're going to move on now to my man, LeBron. LeBron fucked up. LeBron fucked up. LeBron went for the glitz and glamour when he could have stayed right here in the East. Stayed right here in the East, and he wouldn't have had these problems he got over there with the Lakers. They're not going to make the playoffs. LeBron is not going to make the playoffs. LeBron made the championship game for 9 years straight, and he's going to miss the playoffs this year. He's going to miss the playoffs because, A, that's a slob team. That team sucks. Don't sit here and blame shit on LeBron. That team sucks. He has no help. None. LeBron has to play with a shooter. No, he shouldn't have went to Philly. He should have went to the Knicks. He should have went to the Knicks. If he goes to the Knicks, there's nothing but up. He's a king in New York. You can only go up with the Knicks. Debbie Auntie Haynes, good morning. LeBron should have went to the Knicks. There's only one way to go with the Knicks, and that's up. He doesn't even have to make the playoffs with the Knicks. Just get to the 8th seed with the Knicks. Get to the 9th seed. That would have been a successful season. But he's over here, and he wants to make movies. He wants to get into being agents. He wants to have his hand and his tentacles in so many things. So he wants to be close to it. LeBron, you messed up, bro. LeBron, you should have stayed in the East. This is going to affect your legacy, Papa. Ronaldo, what's up, Pa? This is going to affect LeBron's legacy. If LeBron goes to the Knicks, they have KP6. At the time, they had him. And they would have been able to keep him. They have one or two shooters. You put LeBron with the way the Knicks is set up right now. If you put LeBron with the Knicks, the way they're set up right now, that's a playoff team. That's a playoff team all the way. Abdul Jabby, what's up? Donald Chandler, what's up? But if you pull LeBron into a room and you say, LeBron, do you think you messed up by going to the Lakers? LeBron would tell you yes. That Laker organization is a dumpster fire right now. And let me tell you something. Your boy Tragic Magic Johnson is becoming Tragic Johnson again. But it's not fully his fault because guess what? He can't get any players there because he has zero. He has no commodity. He has nothing, no assets. He has nothing to get rid of. See, the Lakers are in a real bad spot. The Lakers are in a really bad spot. The worst place to be in the NBA is to be mediocre. That's the worst place to be. It's better for you to be really bad or really good. You are in the middle, that's a bad spot. Now, the Lakers in the middle, they're going to get like the 11th, 12th draft pick. Who are they going to draft? They're not in the Zion Williams race. They're not who are they going to draft? The Lakers are in trouble, people. The Lakers are in trouble. Why would LeBron, why would you go over there and compete with Golden State? Compete with Houston? The Lakers have to sign Klay Thompson. I don't know how much money it's going to take, but they have to sign Klay Thompson. There is no other option. They have to sign Klay Thompson. And they're not. LeBron got Rich Paul gas like he is David Falk. Rich botched that AD trade. Oh, my goodness. You are so right, Dre. He botched that AD trade badly. But it's not just him. The Lakers have nothing to trade. They were going to trade what for AD? Lonzo Ball? Brandon Ingram? And you expected New Orleans to take that back? How you trade Brandon Ingram and Lonzo Ball for a top 3 player? Does that even sound right? You gonna trade a slingshot for a gun? It doesn't even sound right. If LeBron went to the Knicks like he should have done, just the way the Lakers are playing now. If he was playing like that with the Knicks, he would be a king here. He would be on his way to being a legend as a New York Knick. And let me tell you something, people. Everything he's doing in LA, he could do in New York. Everything he's doing in LA, he could do in New York. But see, LeBron got his hands. LeBron wants his hands. He wants to be close to Hollywood. He wants to be close to all the phony bullshit out there with people. That's where LeBron is messed up. LeBron, you made a mistake. LeBron has made a bad mistake and it's going to affect his legacy. Because LeBron ain't going to win a championship ever again. LeBron ain't going to win a championship ever again. Thank you. The Lakers are in big trouble. I don't know what y'all see, but I see the Lakers, again, the worst place to be in NBA basketball is in the middle of the pack. That's the worst place to be. Either you need to be really good or you need to be really bad. Who are they picking up in the draft? Who are the Lakers picking up in the draft? Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me. D'Angelo Russell and Julius Randle are playing well now. Got Lonzo out the deal. That's a fact. That's a fact. Now, they had to trade D'Angelo Russell because he's a rat fink. So they did have to trade him. He went and ruined the guy's marriage. So they did have to trade him. But the Lakers are in big trouble. And because Magic Johnson can't talk to everybody like Magic talk to you like you a hoe. Magic Johnson, yo, come play with us. Come play with the big boys. No, Magic Johnson, you can't talk to everybody like they a hoe. Who Who can they draft next year? And this draft ain't like last year's draft. Last year's draft was pretty deep. This draft ain't like last year's draft. I think at the maybe about the 10 spot, after the 10 spot, you're going to get some average ball players. You get guys who make the team, but they're not going to be starters. Guys who come off the bench, they better kick up a free agency. They better do something in free agency because they're in trouble. And your boy Anthony Davis, now that I think about it, I don't want him with the Knicks. He's a sucker. Anthony Davis don't even play in the fourth quarter because he's worried about getting hurt. Are you serious? What kind of sucker shit is that? He don't play in the whole, he sits the bench the whole fourth quarter. They could be in a tight game. Anthony Davis don't play for the rest of the game. That's some sucker shit. I don't want him with the Knicks because he act like a little hoe. He a sucker. I'm sorry. Y'all get mad at me. I don't care. You don't do that. You don't be a professional athlete making millions of dollars to play a child's game, to sit on the bench when the game gets close because you're scared to get hurt. That's some Rich Paul bullshit too. LeBron just got that Rich Paul gassed. He got Rich Paul gassed. Rich Paul is changing the game. LeBron is changing the game. I'm so sad to say this. But he's changing the game, and he's changing the game for the worse, not for the better. And I love LeBron. I love him. But goddamn it, LeBron, you fucking up. You fucking up bad. You fucking up all the sports. This is why Bryce Harper could get a $330 million deal. This is why. This is why. We're now celebrating average. We're now celebrating average. Only great players got deals like that. And then think about it. Think about if you're a football player. If you're a football player, like what's his name? The quarterback for the Vikings, Cousins. Cousins signed a, what? An 8-year deal, something like that. For $84 million. That's not guaranteed. And somebody's coming to rip his head off every day. Bryce Harper could sit in the dugout and eat sunflower seeds. And he's getting $330 million over 13 years. AD Pops hasn't said one word in 7 years. Rich Paul's behind his BS. But hold on. His Pops did say, my son ain't going to play with the Boston Celtics. His Pops did say that. Because I saw how they treated Isaiah Thomas. My son ain't going there to play. His Pops did say that. But goddamn, Rich Paul and LeBron, wow. You are really fucking up the game. You are really fucking up the game. How, just get rid of the New Orleans organization. Just get rid of them altogether. Just contract that whole they don't fill the stadium. Why do they're never going to win. They have no chance of winning. And you got AD over there taking off his uniform, taking off his tape, untying his shoes in the fourth quarter because we don't want him to get hurt. What the fuck? This is embarrassing. This is why the NBA regular season, again, the NBA regular season is the most irrelevant season in all of sports. The players don't even care about the NBA regular season. The players don't give a fuck about the NBA regular season. When they tell you that you're gonna pay. You ever go to an NBA basketball game? Like an NBA basketball game, you're going to sit in the front row. You go down there with the Spike Lee seats. Those seats run like $3,000, $4,000. A beer is $10. A hot dog, one hot dog, $6. So you go, let's say you take let's say you take a family of 5, you and your 3 kids out to watch a basketball game. Now, I'm telling you how it's going to go in my house when we watch a basketball. I'm taking my whole family out to the basketball game. Listen, as soon as we hit the train, I'm like, listen, we go to the basketball game. Everybody make sure you eat here. Don't ask me for nothing to eat in that Madison Square Garden. Don't ask me for shit. No popcorn, nothing. Now, if you're married to my wife got a big ass purse, Ziploc bag in it, popcorns, Capri Suns, all types of shit in that motherfucker. I'm telling you how it is in my house. Exactly. Took my boys a few years ago. Cousin's contract is fully guaranteed. You are completely wrong. Hold on, Damon Hargrove. Again, I got to teach you again. There is no fully guaranteed contracts in the NFL. Not one. I'm going to say that again, Damon Hargrove. There is not one fully guaranteed contract in the NFL. What they get is what they call signing bonuses. That money is guaranteed. The signing bonus money is guaranteed. Contractually, is not fully guaranteed. That is wrong. So I don't know how you read it. There is not one NFL contract that's fully guaranteed. I don't know how y'all read it. Y'all need to read it again. Scoop, what's up? But as I was saying, so you go to pay money to go see AD play. And you mean to tell me he going to sit the whole fourth quarter because he's scared he might get hurt? That's some bullshit. That's some cowardly bullshit. I'll bet you $100 this was. No, I'm not betting you. I'm not betting you. There is no fully guaranteed contracts in the NFL. Not one. So you need to go research your research. Excuse me for 1 second. I dropped something here. Okay, here. So now LeBron is in a situation where he's going to miss the playoffs because he don't have a shooter around him. He don't have a shooter. He missed the playoffs, and he has to admit that this is a big mistake. This Cleveland Cavaliers team that he left was better than this Lakers team. The Cleveland Cavalier team that he left was better than the Lakers team. Constructed with J.R. Smith, J.R. Smith, what's his name? Kevin Love. That team was better than this Lakers team. LeBron has to admit he made a mistake. Know who else made a mistake? Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving made a mistake. Kyrie Irving made a mistake. I don't want to be second fiddle. You stupid. You stupid, Kyrie. I'm happy Bron didn't come to the Sixers. Bron would have never came to the Sixers. They don't have a shooter. Plus, that would have taken the ball away from Ben Simmons. That would have stunted his growth. He was never an option. They tell you it's an option because they're trying to build up the money. It was never an option. Come on, Harold. Washington Post, fully guaranteed. Nolan. Let me hold on. Let me get my research done. Nolan! Let me get my research on.
Yes.
Do me a favor. Google to see if Kirk Cousins' contract is fully guaranteed, please. Bring your ass down here so I can see. Because that's news to me. And I'm pretty positive you didn't read it correctly. He got a signing bonus. The signing bonus is guaranteed. But not the whole contract. Whole contract not guaranteed. That don't even sound right. Not in the NFL. Not when you have 100% chance of getting hurt. Don't even sound right. That's one of the things the NFL players constantly fight for. LeBron made a big mistake. LeBron, you made a big mistake, bro. You should have stayed in the East. You should have went to the Knicks. And I'm not saying this because I'm a Knicks fan. If he goes, he wants to be in the mix. Huh?
It's fully guaranteed.
Huh?
It's fully guaranteed.
All $84 million?
Yes.
What does it say? What does it say?
It's fully guaranteed.
What does it say? You don't know more than me, cuz I'm on top of everything. It's fully $84 million guaranteed.
Because it's signed a 3-year, $84 million deal.
3 years?
Yeah.
3 years, $84 million?
Yeah. That is fully guaranteed.
I gotta look into that.
Well, let's go now.
Don't sound right. Don't sound right. I gotta look into that. But as I was saying, do this. Google how many NFL contracts are fully guaranteed. Do that. Okay, so LeBron messed up badly. And he's got to admit it. And Magic Johnson is becoming Tragic Johnson. That team is not good. As long as Lonzo Ball's there, it's going to be a cancer. It's trash. How did he sprain his ankle? He's been out 2 months. Serena sprained the ankle. She played the same day.
It says 60% of all payments to players last year.
Huh?
60% of like the league.
60% of the league have guaranteed contracts?
That's what it says.
I will apologize if I'm wrong, but it don't sound right to me. I have to research my research. It's the first fully guaranteed contract in the NFL. Okay. I will come on here and I will apologize, Vincent Brown and Damon Hargrove. But I need to research my research because it just don't sound right to me. Darryl Baldwin, what's up, Papa? So LeBron fucked up. So we have the Philadelphia Phillies making a big mistake in signing Bryce Harper. We have LeBron James going over to the Lakers. That's a big mistake. We have Kyrie Irving talking about, I need to go to a team that's my own. That's a big mistake. Kyrie, you're not bigger than Danny Ainge and the coach. Kyrie, you'll never be bigger than those two guys, Kyrie. Play your position, Kyrie. And guess what, Kyrie? That team don't need you, Kyrie. The Celtics don't need you, Kyrie. That's why I think Kyrie gonna land up in the New York Knicks, and that's gonna piss me off. I want Kemba Walker. I do not want Kyrie Irving. I want Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker is a tough son of a bitch. This Kyrie Irving, as soon as you breathe on his ass, he pouting or he out for 2 weeks. Dominic Mayfield, what's up? So Kyrie Irving made a mistake. LeBron made a mistake. The Philadelphia Phillies made a mistake in signing Bryce Harper. Know who else is about to make a mistake? Kemba and Durant. Yes, I will take Kemba Walker and Durant in a heartbeat in a New York Knicks uniform. Take them in a heartbeat. Take them in a heartbeat. I do not want Anthony Davis. I do not want what's his name? Kyrie Irving. Because Kyrie Irving pout too goddamn much. He always got his lips poked out. And you know what? We should have known this. Because did he have this issue with a girl? With a girl that he was pouting over and shit? He had some problems with a girl early in his career. We should have known this about Kyrie Irving. He pouted. He went on First Take, didn't answer any questions, and pouted the whole goddamn show. That's at the beginning of me losing respect for Kyrie Irving. Kemba ain't leaving Charlotte. Shit. Kemba is leaving Charlotte. Trust and believe. Kemba ain't gonna sit there and just continue to get beat on every goddamn year. Kemba is leaving Charlotte. Do not get it twisted. Kemba is so out of there. Kemba going somewhere where he could compete. Give me what the Knicks are right now. Give me what the Knicks are right now. Give me Kemba, Durant, and then pick up Zion Williamson, and boom, we are off to the races, baby. The Knicks are back. And don't get it twisted. The NBA knows how to make money. Oh, yes. The NBA is going to pull that Knicks envelope out first. Oh, they're going to rig that place. They're going to have that. The Knicks is getting the first pick, y'all. Y'all can all but guarantee this. I don't know what they're going to do. They're going to freeze the envelope again. I don't know what they're going to do. But trust and believe. Oh, man. The NBA... You want to know conspiracy theories? Oh, the NBA know how to make money. Oh, and the NBA knows that if the New York Knicks get Zion Williamson, cha-ching, cha-ching, and cha-ching. Do not get it twisted. I repeat, I do not believe in all conspiracy theories. I don't believe in a lot of conspiracy theories. But I know this NBA, and this NBA is a cash cow. And let me tell you, they are going to make sure that the New York Knicks get the first pick in this year's draft. I'm trying to tell you. Kemba Walker, Durant, Williamson, watch out. Watch out. The Knicks will be back. I need Kemba in the Garden. And Kemba is a Mount Vernon kid. Kemba is a New York kid. Oh, Kemba. All the writing is on the wall. All the writing is on the wall. You're right about that. Cousins is a bum. He shouldn't have gotten that deal. But the facts are that he did set a precedence probably a bad one concerning his level of play. When they got Patrick Ewing, oh yes, they froze that big ass envelope. Listen, nobody touched the cold envelope. That's how the Knicks got Patrick Ewing. Nobody touched the cold envelope. That's for Dave DeBusschere. Yes. That's how the Knicks got Patrick Ewing. And if you let anybody tell you anything different, then you don't understand how David Stern works. The NBA, you got to understand. This is what you got to understand about the NBA. Not even the NBA. This is what you got to understand about, yes, let's go to NBA. There are 3 cash cows in the NBA. 3 teams that are cash cows. 1, the Los Angeles Lakers is a cash cow. Now it's 4. 2, the New York Knicks. The New York Knicks, do you understand the New York Knicks are profitable and they haven't won in I don't know how many years? Like, it's the place to be. Howard Stern, Tracy Morgan, Spike Lee, what's his name? Woody, that weird guy, or Woody, whatever his damn name is, Woody Allen. The Knicks are a place to be seen. Madison Square Garden is a place to be seen. The Knicks will sell for, if they sold the Knicks today, the Knicks will sell for over $3 billion. $3 billion. The Knicks haven't won now since Melo and Mike, what's his name, was there. And they still sell out. Lakers, Knicks. The other one is Chicago. Believe it or not, Chicago's a cash cow. And the other one now is Golden State. And Golden State's a cash cow because their president is gay. And you know them gay motherfuckers. One thing about a gay dude is he knows how to make money. I don't give a damn what. Listen. Gay dude on welfare. Be flossing. Gay men, not gay women, gay men know how to make money. Golden State is ran by a gay man. They kick off. I hate the Knicks, but I think Zion makes perfect business sense, and I agree, by hook or crook, it will happen. You back on your game, big fella. Thanks, David Hargrove, for your pat on the back. I'm gonna look into that Kirk Cousins deal. I'm gonna look at that Kirk Cousins deal because it don't sound right to me. So Kemba Walker, Kevin Durant, Zion Williamson. Come with who? Okay, let me Vincent Brown. Let me tell Anthony Mason about the Nets. Okay, let me help Anthony Mason out with the Nets. Okay, listen, Mace. Mace hasn't been in New York in quite a while. If I remember correctly, I believe he moved to Atlanta. Okay, he hasn't been in New York in quite a while. Okay, the Barclays is a beautiful arena that they put in the middle of downtown Brooklyn. Okay, Marie, if I remember correctly, only one train runs there, right? That's the train to Atlantic Avenue, right? Okay, but from Long Island Railroad, how many trains going about running to the Barclays?
There's a lot of subways that go there.
Okay. She says there's a lot of subways to go there. The Barclays and the Nets, they don't even sell out every night, bruh. The Nets and the Barclays don't even sell out every night. Now, here's the difference between that and Madison Square Garden. Madison Square Garden is also known as Penn Station. You gotta go through Madison Square Garden just to get home. If you work in Manhattan and you live in Long Island, you have to go to Madison Square Garden to get home. So now they're pulling from a lot of people. Let's say you're a cheap motherfucker and you like sports, but you don't want to travel on peak hours. So you go to a Knick game, you buy you a bullshit seat, go to a Knick game for 2 hours, game's over at 10 o'clock, take your ass home, and then you travel in non-peak hours, take your ass home, you're home in an hour, and go back to sleep and do it all over again. I haven't said you haven't been in New York, Mace. I'm saying you haven't been here a while, and you haven't been to that Barclays. The Barclays is a lot smaller. The Barclays does not sell out. The Barclays, all I don't know what's going on. I don't even understand what going. This has happened at least 3 times in the last 2 weeks. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what that's all about. They just kicked me off. They just kicked me off. I don't understand. It's annoying. I gotta get to the bottom of this. Slug, what's up? I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. They just kicked me off for no reason. It's annoying. I gotta figure this out. I really do. But I need Mace back in here. Because Mace needs to get an education on the Barclays. I don't know what happened. I don't know why I got kicked off. The Barclays does not sell out. And here's the biggest problem with the Barclays. They try to put the Islanders in the Barclays. They try to put the Islanders in the Barclays, and it's not working. The Islanders are coming back to Long Island. You know the Islanders practice at Eisenhower Park? The Islanders practice at Eisenhower Park and play their games in Brooklyn. So they're going to practice at Eisenhower Park and they're going to play in Nassau Coliseum. As soon as Nassau Coliseum is finished getting fixed, as soon as Nassau Coliseum puts up that 3-story parking garage that they're about to put up in that motherfucker. Because everybody in Long Island knows that they've been doing renovations at Nassau Coliseum. So they are leaving Brooklyn. Do not get it twisted. See, the Madison Square Garden has the New York Knicks and the New York Rangers. So when the Islanders leave Brooklyn, when the Islanders leave the Barclays, and this is going to happen within 3 years, people, be sure to listen to me. This is going to happen within 3 years. When the Islanders leave Brooklyn, this is going to cause a problem for the Nets. So the Nets better hurry up and get good within the next 3 years. Because it's going to be a problem for them. Trust and believe. You go to an Islander game in Brooklyn, there is obstructive seating. Like there's parts you can sit in the stadium and can't see the game. Do you notice that when you go to the Islanders game, there's a big car sitting in the corner over there? That's obstructive viewing. You can't see the game over there. Dexter Lawrence just ran his 40-yard dash with all his ass hanging out. Dexter Lawrence just ran his 40-yard dash in the NFL Combine, and all of his ass is hanging out. This is incredible. Been to Barclays 4 times. Shit's small and doesn't have the same energy as the Garden. That's a fact. My wife is a small woman. She said the seats are small as fuck. I'm going to tell you what's nice in the Barclays. The luxury boxes. The luxury boxes are beautiful in the Barclays. The food is excellent in the Barclays. I've been to the Barclays about 10 times so far. And I've been in the luxury boxes, I think, 3 times. We watched the R. Kelly concert there, went to an Islander game there, and went to a Nets game there. And let me tell you, the food is excellent. The motherfucking hot dogs, oh my God. My wife, she went and ordered wine right away. $50 bottle of wine. We were stepping in the name of love. There was so much room. But you go sit your ass in one of them seats. Oh, there's pressure. Oh, there's pressure. We sat in that Run DMC concert. Oh, we was under... Listen, I was under pressure. And she talk about the seats are small. And she ain't but 120, 125 pounds. Talking Knicks, talking that Knicks mess, they will always kick you off. Yo, Lil Mace, stop playing. Stop playing, Lil Mace. Stop playing. I'm just telling you what the Nets stadium looks like, what the Barclays looks like. It's tiny. Who cares about hockey? You say who cares about hockey, but that's connected to your basketball team. That's connected to your basketball team. Trust me, it is. It's not a mistake that the Nets moved there and they pulled the Islanders in. That's not a mistake. You ever see hockey fans go to Brooklyn and watch a hockey game? Oh, the motherfuckers are so uncomfortable. They do not want to be in the middle of downtown Brooklyn watching some goddamn Islanders. But you should have saw them out here in Nassau County. Oh, they were showing their ass. Woohoo! Let's go Islanders! Woohoo! No, that woohoo shit happened in Brooklyn. I'm telling you, there'll be no woohoo shit go Islanders in Brooklyn. Motherfuckers was losing their mind out here in Long Island. They go Islanders shit. If one took then 100 years to update that stadium. If one took then 100-year update. I don't understand. Haters gonna hate. Trayvon, what's up? Scoot, what's up? Ryan McGovern, what's up? Auntie, what's up? Dre Lazo. The reason why B-ball sells out in the Garden and it's not the Barclays is primarily due to the fact that corporations buy up 25 to 25. Okay, so what? So what? The fact is it sells out. Don't tell me corporations and all that shit. The fact is Madison Square Garden sells out every game and the Barclays doesn't. That's why they better hurry up and overpay somebody to come to that motherfucker. Now, here's what Mace don't understand either. Kevin Durant ain't going to no goddamn Brooklyn. Kemba Walker ain't going to no Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving ain't going to no Brooklyn. Don't none of them want to be in Brooklyn? They will go to the Knicks before they go to Brooklyn. You will always be the redheaded stepchild in New York. You will always be that. Like the Mets to the Yankees. Like the Mets to the Yankees. If you had a chance to go to the Yankees or for the Mets or for the same amount of money, you go to the Yankees. Sorry. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that. Mainly my Aunt Debbie. I know she doesn't want to hear that. But that's just the facts. The Nets will always be the redheaded stepchild to the Knicks. Sorry, no, I meant to say it only took 100 years to update Nassau Coliseum. That's a fact, too. It took a minute. But it's looking good in Nassau Coliseum. And when they build that 3-story parking garage, and you no longer have to park in Nassau Community College and walk a mile to the stadium, when they fix all that, Nassau is going to be popping. Nassau is going to be popping again with the Islanders, and they're going to drag another professional team there. I'm telling you. The bottom line is the Knicks have competition in New York. No, they don't, Maze. Watch and see what goes. No. The Nets are no competition for the Knicks ever. Why do you think Jay-Z got out of that Nets ownership thing? Why do you think Jay-Z got out? You know why Jay-Z got it out of that ownership thing? Because that means Jay-Z can't hang out in Madison Square Garden. Jay-Z wants to hang out in Madison Square Garden, not the Barclays. But if he owns the Nets, he can't sit next to Spike Lee, Tracy Morgan, Howard Stern, Woody Allen. He can't rub elbows with them. Who you rubbing elbows with in Brooklyn? Angela Yee? Charlamagne? It's a whole different clientele. It's a whole different clientele. Jay-Z said, y'all ain't trapping me in this one. I want to go to Madison Square Garden. I don't want to be up in this boring ass Barclays. And the Barclays is boring. It's a beautiful place. It's nice. They ran them people up out their apartments and everything. It's a nice place. Angela Yee has a luxury box in the Barclays. They giving them goddamn things away in the Barclays. If Angela Yee got one, they giving them away. I agree. Most players will go to the Knicks. It's the big time. But don't say nobody will go. Wait, don't say nobody will go to the Nets. It's just like the Clippers versus the Lakers. Some players know it's not like the Clippers versus the Lakers. You know why it's not like the Clippers versus the Lakers? Because they're both in L.A. Oh, there's a difference between Brooklyn, downtown Brooklyn, and downtown Manhattan. Oh, there's a difference. I don't know if you're from New York, Damon, but there is a difference between downtown Brooklyn and downtown Manhattan. Oh, there's a big difference. See, the Clippers and the Lakers, they play in the same stadium, at the Staples Center. They're in L.A. It's not a difference. Matter of fact, the Clippers may have the hands up because their goddamn owner may have more money. Matter of fact, I believe their owner has more money than the Buss family. So believe it or not, the Clippers may wind up being more attractive than the Lakers in the long run. But at this point in time, the Brooklyn Nets will never be as attractive as the New York Knicks. It will never happen. They're trying hard. I give them credit. They're trying hard. And Mace is right there with them. I appreciate Mace for riding with him. But Mace know in his heart of hearts. Mace is a New York dude. Don't think because he's down in Atlanta that he don't know no better. He's a New York dude. In his heart is New York. So Mace know good and goddamn well. Oh, there's a difference between downtown Brooklyn and Madison Square Garden in the middle of Manhattan. Oh, there's a difference. My wife's from Brooklyn and she worked in Manhattan. Marie, is there a difference? Oh, there's a difference. You walk 10 blocks, you in the hood from the Barclays. Walk 10 blocks east. Oh, you in some nut shit. You gotta go a little ways in downtown Brooklyn, downtown Manhattan to walk into some next shit. Jay-Z left because a owner can't be an agent of Rock Nation Sports. Okay, you can tell yourself that, Mace, all you want. Mace, you tell yourself that all you want. He can't be an agent and the owner. You tell yourself that. I'm telling you, Jay-Z looks over at Madison Square Garden and he says, damn, is that Trey Bag? Oh, damn. Is that... Oh, shit, that's Young Jay-Z? Oh, shit. What? Yo, that's Puffy? You Puffy over there? Yo, Puff. Come to the Barclays next week. You think Jay-Z don't look over at Madison Square Garden and see that he is not at the party? That's like back in the day. Back in the day, you chose to go to the Jelly Bean instead of Tribeca. You didn't do that. Money is in Manhattan. That's a fact. Cory Booker ain't even from the city. He ain't even from New York, and he knows. Downtown Brooklyn is nicer. It's nice. It's nice. What, they got the Milk and River Club? What's that called over there? The Milk Club, Brie? Huh? They got the little Milk River Club over there. That place is nice. The food is good. It's nice. But I'll be damned if they got a Target across the street, a Walmart across the street, a ShopRite, a Rite Aid, right across the street from the Barclays. Right on top of the Barclays is a goddamn Rite Aid. That ain't happening in Madison Square Garden. No. No. That ain't happening in Madison Square Garden, Papa. There's a difference. So all you people who are not from New York and you think, oh, downtown Brooklyn is the same as downtown Manhattan. Shit. I'm telling you, you walk 10 blocks east, you by Boys and Girls High School. You at Boys and Girls High School. You walk towards that Brooklyn Bridge, you at LIU College and Junior's Cheesecake. You go down that subway, you at the Atlantic shit. Come on. Come on. Stop talking crazy to me. It is not the same. Do not get it twisted. That's why LeBron would look at the Knicks and LeBron would look at the Nets and he'd be like, yeah, my money goes a lot further in Madison Square Garden. They done did everything at the Barclays. It is still is average. They done had MTV Awards in that bitch. They done had the NCAA tournament in that bitch. They done had R. Kelly concert in that mother, and it's still average. There is nothing like Madison Square Garden. Give me some Junior's cheesecake in my puffy voice. Let me tell you something, Cory Booker. From one fat nigga to another fat nigga. Junior's cheesecake is okay. The Cheesecake Factory cheesecake is way better. I'm just telling you facts. Don't waste your money. Go to the Cheesecake Factory. It's way better. Now, for a tourist, if you're a tourist and you hear so much about Junior's Cheesecake, you go pop your head at Junior's Cheesecake. Go ahead. You know, it's okay. But it's just okay. That motherfucking Junior's Cheesecake, that got the Cheesecake Factory, though? Oh! And since my wife got me on this health kick, I don't even want to talk about the shit too much because I got one about 2 miles away from me. And I will do some shit like sneak in that motherfucker, get a quart of milk, sneak in that motherfucker, sit in the car, eat that shit, and then throw it all out before I get home. Just so she wouldn't see.
Good to know.
I've had it. Junior's my guy. Okay. Tell him he needs to make that shit more moist. All this Knicks hype, and they're below average. Mace, they're not going to be below average next year. They're not going to be below average next year because the Knicks are getting the number 1 pick. They are going to take Zion Williamson. Now, it's just a matter of can we get Kemba Walker and Durant over here. But just know the Knicks are getting the number 1 pick. They're going to freeze that envelope. Nobody touched the cold envelope. That's for the Knicks. Tell them people go walk around Brooklyn at night, 10 blocks down. You tell me you won't have a whole lot of pep in your step. You listen. Oh, listen, Rodney Bond. Listen to me, Rodney Bond. Because Rodney Bond is 100% correct. You can walk 2 blocks to that motherfucking McDonald's that's on the corner. All you got to do is go to that McDonald's is right there on the corner. And you're going to see a whole level of different... You're going to see a motherfucker who ain't never been to Barclays in their life and they just a block away from that motherfucker. I'm trying to tell you. They put a diamond in the middle of a pile of shit. That's all they did. Don't get it twisted. And Little Mace, no. Little Mace, has your brother performed there yet? I need to know. Has your brother performed there yet? I need to know, has your brother performed there yet? Because if your brother performed there, let him tell you. Is there a difference between Brooklyn, downtown Brooklyn, and downtown Manhattan? let's move on. So we're talking about mistakes. Let's just recap. The Philadelphia Phillies make a mistake in signing Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper is average, people. 13 years, $330 million over 13 years. He's average. He's not worth that money. LeBron made a mistake in going to the Lakers. LeBron got greedy. Made a mistake. Kyrie Irving made a mistake in running away from LeBron. Now he over there with a team that don't want him and don't need him. The next team is going to make a mistake is the Big Blue Dopes, a.k.a. the New York Giants. If you sign this kid Hankins, you are making a mistake. The kid Hankins is not that good. Don't tell me he's good because he played Ohio State. Somebody told me he played in a pro system. Ohio State don't run a pro system. Ohio State is a zone read system. Urban Meyer is the legend behind the zone read system. He started it. Hankins, he threw 50 interceptions against 8 interceptions. They play Appalachian State and teams like that at least 3 times a year. Come on, stop talking crazy to me. This kid Hankins is Cordell Jones all over again. He's big. He's slow. His release is way too long. Listen, there's a difference between an NFL defensive back and a college defensive back. Just think about it for a second. Haskins. Man, fuck the Barclays Center. You know that's right. There's a difference between an NFL cornerback and a college cornerback. Just think about it for a second. There's I think it's 101 Division I football teams. So you're taking all the defensive backs and spreading them amongst 101 teams. Then you're going to take the 101 defensive backs and then condense it to 32 teams. So you're getting the best of the best when you get to the NFL. That long-ass delivery, he gonna throw so many goddamn interceptions. You're gonna think it's Eli all over. He is not better than Eli Manning. He is not better than Eli Manning. How about protecting Eli Manning? Y'all go ahead and y'all take that goddamn Haskins if you want. You go ahead and take him. It's not a mistake that nobody knew who the fuck he was just the year before. That's not a mistake. If you're a college kid and your name pops your senior year, you ain't did shit your freshman year, your sophomore year, your junior year, especially at the quarterback spot. And your name pops for 1 year, you're not that good. And I haven't been wrong too many times. I told y'all that your boy Johnny Football was a bum as soon as he came out. Oh, you're crazy. You don't know what you're talking about. Listen, if I have an expertise in football, if I have one thing that I'm very good at in football, it's coaching quarterbacks. Now, I could coach all parts of the game, but the one thing that I'm really good at, if I had one thing that I can say that I'm good at, is coaching quarterbacks. I can sit with you every day and I can fix how you release the ball. I can fix all that shit. I can fix your footwork. I can fix you throwing a spiral versus some wobbly duck shit. I can fix all that shit. So when I look at a quarterback, I pretty much know what you're getting. Okay, so now you got a quarterback who can't run because they said he ran a 5.0 in a 40. He ran a 5.0 in a 40-yard dash. A 5? I just saw a 300-pound man run a 4.8. Your quarterback runs a 5? And he played in the division with Michael Bennett and Lawrence? Who are you running away from? He is just like Eli. He plays in a system. He plays in a system where it's one read and throw. It's not multiple reads. It's one read throw. He plays in that kind of system. It's a zone read system. You read one guy, let it go or run. He's not a good improviser. Know why he's not a good improviser? Because he's slow. You can time him with a goddamn calendar. Nolan's my college football expert. Let's see what he thinks. Nolan! My son's the college football guy in this house. Come here! He's the college football guy in this house.
Yes.
What do you think about this kid Hankins from Ohio State, the quarterback?
He's trash.
He's trash?
Yes.
What? I think I'm talking to you. The fuck is wrong with you?
I'm sleepy.
Why is he trash?
Because he's trash.
Why?
He's a system guy.
You say it again?
He's a system guy.
He's a system guy. And I have some people, Haskins. I know it's Haskins. I'm sorry. I have people talk about, oh, he runs a pro system. No, the hell he don't. That's a zone read system that he runs. And they don't let him run it because he can't run it. That's all it is. He's not that good, people. And I'm going to tell you another reason why you know he's not that good. They're talking about a 5'5", 150-pound quarterback before they talk about him. They're talking about a 5'5", 150-pound quarterback before they talk about Haskins. So, Big Blue Dopes, I hope y'all do draft his ass, because he sucks. You draft him, that means the Cowboys going to win the East for the next 15 years. Because when you bust on a quarterback, when you miss on a quarterback, you're bad for the next 5 years. Thank God the Jets signed Sam Darnold. Thank God the Jets signed Sam Darnold. And that's why, Big Blue Dope fans, signing Saquon Barkley is not a good signing. Picking Saquon Barkley was not a good move. Saquon Barkley is going to be Barry Sanders. He's going to play on bad teams, and he's going to be a great back for bad teams. You should have took Sam Darnold. But thank God you didn't, because the New York Jets, we're set at the quarterback position. We have salary cap room, and we got a high draft pick. New York Jets, here we come. We're about to take over the city. Because this Big Blue Dope organization, oh, they fucked up again. They're going to have to keep Eli for the next 2-3 years. Eli ain't going to be able... If Eli makes it alive, because they don't protect him at all, if Eli makes it without getting CTE, okay, he'll play till he's like 41, 42. He's going to have to play like that. But they don't protect Eli. Go ahead, Big Blue Dopes. Draft Haskins. Draft him. You're going to be highly disappointed. And then think about it. I want you to all think about it. And Cory Booker, I'm going to ask you this question, Cory Booker. Tell me the last Ohio State quarterback that was good. Go ahead, I'll wait. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Tell me the last Ohio State quarterback that was any good. Go ahead. Somebody tell me. Hey, here's another question for you. Tell me the last Urban Meyer quarterback that was good. And don't mention Tebow and don't mention Alex Smith. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Cory Booker, I can't. You gotta come in. Hit the invite. I'll bring you in. Somebody tell me the last Ohio State Urban Meyer quarterback that was any good. There is none. There is none. The last Ohio State quarterback that was any good, he's now playing wide receiver for the Texans. I think he got cut too. You'll know I'm a Jets fan. Bowles or this new coach. Give me this new coach any day. Listen, Bowles had to go. Bowles is a mannequin on the sideline. You can't coach in New York and just be dead. He just sit there with his arms folded. He don't do shit. He don't say shit, nothing. You just can't sit there and be monotone. See, I already like Adam Gase. The way he blinking, he like a heroin addict. The way he be blinking and carrying on. I like that shit. He's wired. But if you think about it, Adam Gase was not bad in Miami. Because he took a bad team. He took a bad team and made them competitive. You like Bowles? Bowles couldn't coach his way out of wet paper bag. Listen, Bowles would fuck up the time clock almost every game. His game management was poor. His game management was poor. I saw him, I forget what game it was. I think it was the Patriot game. He didn't get the goddamn field goal team on the field on time. What kind of shit is that? How are you a professional coach and you don't get your field goal unit on the field on time? Todd Bowles was not a good coach. And let me tell you something. There's a lot of, people are going to be mad at me on this one. There's a lot of black coaches that are not good. Your boy Mike Tomlinson over in Pittsburgh, he's not a good coach. He's not a good coach. He's a bad coach. He blew both the New England Patriot games. He blew the Saints game last year, going for it on 4th and 5 with a goddamn linebacker who spikes the ball like he got a first down. He's a whole yard short. Cory Booker, let me see if I can bring you in. You don't have ad next to your name, Cory Booker. You don't have ad next to your name. He's not. There's a lot of black coaches that are not good. Tony Dungy, great coach. I'm going to fuck your head up. Jim Caldwell is a great coach. Adam Gase, I think is going to be a good coach. Adam Gase, I think is going to be a good coach. Adam Gase is a little bit of a quarterback whisperer. Dog Nuts was good, baby. Adam Gase got fucking Jay Cutler to play. And Jay Cutler is a total slob. Adam Gase got Jay Cutler to play good. And Jay Cutler is a total slob. Jay Cutler wants to be on more on this. What the housewife show his wife on, Marie?
Who's his wife? I don't know.
The blonde. The blonde. She does the little panty line, I think. She does a underwear line or bikini line or something like that. She likes to be on one of those. She's Atlanta Housewives. She's one of them Atlanta Housewives. Wives of Potomac or some shit. That's what Jay Cutler wants to do. Jay Cutler don't want to play football. Jay Cutler, I see Jay Cutler on that show every week. My wife be watching and don't even realize that's Jay Cutler.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's what he's more interested in.
Not Corey?
I'll forget his wife's name. It'll come to me.
No, Corey.
Cutler is her last name. Ling says, why defines a good coach? What defines a good coach? Okay. Hey, that's a very good question, Dog Nuts. The first thing that defines a good coach, you could get away with not being a great X and O guy. Believe it or not, you could get away with that. But the number one thing you gotta have as a coach is your guys gotta be able or to want to run through a brick wall for you. They gotta want to play for you. They gotta buy in. They gotta believe in you. When your coach walks in and says, "The sky is red," Them motherfuckers will look up and say, oh yeah, that shit is bright red. They gotta believe that shit. Your guys gotta wanna play for you. You get one guy that don't want to play for you or want to think otherwise, know what happens? The rest of them galvanate against that one dude. It's like, yo, listen, either you do what he says do or you get out. That's the number one thing you need. The number two thing you need to be able to delegate, and you need to be able to have your assistants believe they matter. Have your assistants believe they matter. Now, that is something that I gotta work on. I'm not great at it. I'm getting better at it, believe it or not. Because I'm kind of a control freak. I gotta admit that. I am kind of a control freak. I want my hands and everything, and I want it to be ran right. I'm a big believer, if you want something done right, do it yourself. I'm a big believer in that. But the person that helped me with that the most is, believe it or not, my wife. My wife helps me with that a lot. Because there are certain things in my house or our house that I'm not capable of handling. Or I just don't do well in handling it. I'll give you an example. When we bought this house, right, I was dead set against it. Like, no, I don't know. It's Bayshore. The money. We got to kind of change our lifestyle. This, that. And it got to a point where she said, you know what, nigga? Shut up and just follow. So that's what I did. And here we are. We're in a home for 6 years. Or the other one was our wedding. The wedding is an even better example. She said, I proposed and all that good shit. And then when she was ready to get married, she said, listen, nigga, get out the way. You don't need to come to no cake tastings. You don't need to come to no hall. Just have your tux ready and tell your guys to have their tux ready and be at the church on time. That's what she told me. Don't worry about nothing else. So guess what? That's what I did. So I'm starting to learn that I don't have to have my hands in everything. So you got to be able to delegate to your coaches and get your coaches to believe that they matter. I happen to have one of the best coaching staffs that I've ever had in my coaching career. That includes high school, Pop Warner, whatever level of football I coach. I have the best assistant coaches that I've ever had. The number one reason why that I have the best assistant coaches is that they give a fuck. Is they care. They care. The next thing you need to have as a coach, you better know, wait, hold on. Before that, you better be organized. You better be organized because players sense that you are not organized. I am very anal about organization. Look, my wife laughs. I'm very anal about organization. I'll give you an example. My wife, look, we have this little bucket next to us, right? I'm gonna show you this bucket, this basket, right? What do you notice about this basket? See the nail clipper? The nail clipper is hanging off the side, right there. So why it's hanging off the side? So I don't have to dig in this mess to find it. So it's right there hanging off the side. So this is the type of shit my wife would do. My wife would go get the nail clipper, clip her nails, and then throw the shit back in the basket. That shit irks the shit out of me. Or we go to the refrigerator and the butter is on the top shelf. When you have a butter cabinet, you have a space that says butter. Put the butter where the butter was supposed to go. It says cheese also. Put the cheese where the fucking cheese is supposed to go. Or you got eggs. You got an egg compartment in your fucking refrigerator and you got a whole carton at the bottom. Put the eggs where the eggs supposed to go. That shit annoys me. I'm anal about organization. So your coaches, your players will know. Your players will know when you disorganize. They will know. You know why? Because they're looking for structure. As much as a player doesn't want to tell you that, as wild as they want to be, they are looking for structure. Believe that. And last but not least, you better know the game. You better know what you're talking about. When a coach comes talk to you, when a player comes talk to you, you better know what the fuck you're talking about. You better have a reason why. You better have a reason why you did what you did. You better have a reason why. Like, I want to know why Mike Tomlinson is playing with a free safety on the 2-yard line when Gronk is lined up as a number 1 receiver on the left-hand side. Why? Why have a middle? Why have? Who's coming in the middle course of the field? He's 6'7" and gets a 5'10" corner. Why is he in the middle of the field? He's not going there. I want to know why Mike Tomlinson faked the punt with 4 minutes of change left in the game, with down 4th and 5, and he's up. He's winning the game. I want to know why. Just like players want to know why. And you better give them a good answer. Just like your coaches want to know why. You better give them a good answer. And the last thing is, you got to have some humility with you. You got to make sure you're accountable just like they're accountable. So when you fuck up, don't be afraid as a coach to say, yo, I fucked up. Don't be afraid. Admit it. Yo, I fucked up. That's a bad call. That's what I think you need to be as a good coach. That's what I think you need as a good coach. So the Big Blue Dopes, if they draft Haskins, they fucked up. LeBron going to LA, fucked up. Kyrie leaving LeBron, fucked up. The Phillies taking Bryce Harper, fucked up. Yo, I'm taking my son. Peace. Okay, Scoot, I'll see you later, baby. Last but not least, if anybody drafts Kyler Murray, you fucked up. You fucked up. Listen, Kyler Murray is 5'10", 5'11", 180-pound quarterback. So what he can run? So what he can play from the pocket? He played in the SEC. You ever seen him play defense in the SEC? I saw Oklahoma State game. The game was 62-57. Something crazy. They played no defense. They play zero defense in the SEC. How are you going to take this kid, Kyler Hankins, at the miniature size he is? Now, I was wrong on certain. I like a big quarterback personally. But I was wrong on certain things. Like, I was wrong about Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield's a dog, but Baker Mayfield's an asshole. But Baker Mayfield can play. Kyler Murray, I don't think will last 2 years in the NFL. Kyler Murray, I don't think is that good. Is he good? Let me talk to Cory Booker. Yes, but he played against teams that don't play any defense. It's a 7-on-7 tournament every time he runs on the field.
Yo.
What's up, bro?
What's up, bro? How you doing, man? How you feeling, man?
I love the hat.
Oh, yes, sir. You know I rep all day long, 24 hours a day, baby. How you feeling, though, bro? You doing all right?
Kyler Murray.
First, hey, yo, forget football for a second. How you feeling, brother?
I feel a lot better.
Okay.
I feel a lot better. I still walk with a little limp, but the legs get better.
All right, that's first. That's
like a fucking gerbil.
Hey, man, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. You know, I'm with you on that health kick. I'm with you on that health kick, brother. It's a struggle, but hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Gotta do it.
Yeah, we gotta get it done.
All right, okay.
I'm doing nothing but getting older.
Yeah. All of us. Hey, all right, so now that you got that straight, I'm glad you on the right path, brother. All right, so Kyler Murray.
Thank you.
No doubt. Kyler Murray, I'm on the fence with him as far as how long he's going to be able to hold up. Is he a hell of a quarterback? Yes, because he drops the ball on a dime, my dude. If you watch the film on him, he throws dimes. And that shit cannot be coached. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck if he is 5'10", Russell Wilson 5'10", but he's not Russell Wilson's stature as far as his you know what I'm saying, his muscles and all that. He don't have the same frame as Russell. He's the same height, but Russell's thicker than him, you know? I think you got a point there with the durability thing, but everything else, off the charts, my dude.
Well, he is a baseball player.
Yeah.
And what I notice about baseball players who go to play quarterback, they're very accurate when they throw the ball. Russell Wilson, John Elway, those guys are all baseball players. So I do notice that about him. But at 5'10", playing in that SEC where they play no goddamn defense.
Oh.
I'm concerned about him reading the defense.
Right.
And making a play after he reads the defensive front.
Yeah. You know what, man? With him, it's just like, because he's going to be able to escape a lot of that stuff with his mobility until he actually learns, you know, to actually read defenses the right way. But again, man, his physical stature, man, like he's not built like Russ. So I don't know how much he's gonna be able to take as far as the pounding is concerned, man.
See, Russell got that big lower hand. Like his hands, his thighs.
Right. Exactly.
Down there.
Right. No homo. Let's clarify that. No homo. No homo.
Hold on. I don't do that goddamn game. If you don't know that I'm not a homo, leave the girl around by herself. Figure it out. I don't play no homo shit. I don't do all that shit.
Nah, but yeah. He's not.
You understand the context?
Yeah, he's not built like Russ, man. And that's the only concern I have with him, man. Like, I like what I see for him otherwise, though, man. He just got that it factor, man. Like, he can throw that damn ball, man. And, like, when he get out the pocket, that shit is surgical. It's crazy, bro.
Can he read the defense?
Well, you know what? You know.
Can he take a big hit and get up?
Yeah, that's the question. But see, you know, realistically, Noah, rookie quarterbacks, most of them don't read defenses. So you have to tailor the offense around what they do best early on, and then add it as they go along, you know? So that's what great coaching do. That's what great coaching does. Now, if you're dealing with a son bitch like we got with Jason Garrett,
Don't get me started.
Yeah.
Don't get me started.
We talking about caliber.
I already got rid of one coach. I got rid of one coach. I'm doing it over here with the Jets.
Bruh.
They're about to extend this motherfucker.
Man, they bet not. Man.
They're about to extend his ass.
Man, I don't even want my blood pressure going up, man. We're gonna keep talking about Kyler Murray, bro. Anyway.
Okay. So what do you think about him or Haskins?
Haskins? Me, I'm more on the fence with him than I am with Kyler Murray, believe it or not. I like Kyler Murray better than him. If Kyler Murray had that 6'3" measurable, it wouldn't even be a discussion. It wouldn't even it wouldn't even be a debate at all. Like,
and
no
that's
debate.
my point with Haskins. He's not that good.
Yeah, I see. I would say he's a first round.
5.040. Listen, my guy. I had a stroke a month ago. My leg is still fucked up. I can break a 5.040.
Hey, stop, man. Don't make me laugh, man. Stop. Hey, man. Hey, you lying, though, because look, some linemen outran him, man. I was dumbfounded when I saw that number, man. I mean, I don't put too much stock in 40 times for quarterbacks, but five? Oh my God, man, that is
So
horrible.
I don't put too much stock in it either.
But
If
that's
you
bad.
If you had a 4-8, I wouldn't even be discussing this.
Right. But that's bad though, bro.
But he ran a 5.0. Brian Fleetwood, hold on. He ran a 5.
Yeah. That
There was a 300-pound man who just ran a 4.7.
Yes. Yeah, I know. I saw it. Yeah, that is pretty bad, man. Oh, hey, before I get off here, man, I wanted to get your thoughts because I don't know if you peeped it or not. But did you see where the running back for the Rams got arthritis in his knee? Did you see that?
That's not an issue.
That's not an issue. Oh, you don't think? Oh, you don't think it is?
No.
No,
Because there over 50% of the players in the league play with arthritis.
But he a running back though. He a running back, man. I don't know.
I don't see it as an issue.
I'm telling you, man, that shit can be debilitating, man. I think it's gonna be an issue 2 or 3 years down the road. About two years down the road, man, it could possibly be an issue, bro.
I just don't see it. I know there's a lot of players in the NFL that play with arthritis.
He's a running back, though. No, that's different, man.
I understand.
And that shit limited him.
I just don't see
that. It limited him in the Super Bowl, bro. That's big. The biggest game of your life, bro.
I don't think the Patriots limited him. I think the coach limited him.
The injury, I think the injury played a part.
The coach fell in love with C.J. Anderson. He fell in love with C.J. Anderson.
Yeah, that was crazy, man. But I think the arthritis issue had a big impact on that game, though, bro. As far as his availability.
I don't
know.
I just don't see it.
I don't know, man. I don't see it, though, but that would scare me, man. You just paid him a lot of money, so I don't know, man. But I do think.
And guess what? His ass gonna play the arthritis. He's gonna take a Jay Tiller shot every game and play with that guy arthritis, and he's going to produce.
Yeah, he better. Shit, they done paid him all that damn money. He better get his ass out there.
He's going to play. He's going to produce.
Yeah. But look, man, I ain't gonna hold you up. Go ahead and do your thing, man.
Okay, I'm Brian. Bring it, Brian.
All right.
Have a good day.
All right, you too, bro. All right.
That's my man, Cory Booker. Oh, I forgot to talk to him about the Lakers. He got to be sick. He got to be sick about these Lakers. I forgot to talk to him about that. Brian, where's Brian at? Here he is. Hilda, what's up, baby? Hilda's my cousin, y'all. Hilda's my cousin. She's down there in the South. I believe she's in Florida now, I believe. Brian, what's up, baby?
What to do, man?
So what do you think about this kid?
Who, Murray?
Yeah.
Should have stayed in baseball, dog.
That's what I'm talking about.
Should have did baseball, dog.
See, you thinking like
man, look, this is what I told everybody. I told everybody when they play Alabama, it left a bad taste in his mouth.
God, thank you.
It left a bad taste in his mouth.
Because
he was the only
NFL guy.
It seemed like he was the only one balling. You know what I'm saying? Even though they were stopping him, he was the one that kept on playing throughout the whole game. He never let up. You know what I'm saying? It left a bad taste in his mouth. And now he want to prove something on the NFL level. Dude, take the guaranteed money. You already owe you probably going to get more money on your first contract in baseball than would you ever get in the NFL.
Over his lifetime. Over his lifetime.
Yeah.
Listen,
yeah.
they just paid an average Bryce Harper
$330 million guarantee.
He only bats 279.
I know. Some sad shit. 330, dog. 330.
Over 13 years. So that means Mike Trout about to get $450 million over 15 years.
Off gate. Off gate. Off gate. I don't get it, man.
I don't
think
Kyler Murray, I think based on what I've seen his competition, I always look at the competition too. And they played in too many 56 to 50 games. So that tells me there's no defense being played.
None whatsoever.
And he's just ripping and running and carrying on.
Yep.
So he's athletically better than a lot of those teams that he's playing against. That ain't going to happen in the NFL.
Hell no. You got 300-pound linemen. They can run like a damn free safety in college.
You got them right.
You know what I'm saying?
The dude chasing him, he runs a 4.52.
Exactly. Man, I don't get it, dog. I wish him the best. I wish him the best, but he for a rude awakening.
And is his little ass. See, people don't understand the difference in talent between college and pros.
Oh yeah.
There's a major difference in talent.
It is.
It's condensed. There's a major difference. So what do you think about Haskins?
I don't like him either. I don't like him either.
So
don't get me wrong. The first thing that people would say is that he got all the quote unquote measurables. That he got a rocket arm. A rocket arm don't do shit in the NFL.
What about Jamarcus Russell? He had a rocket arm. He had all the measurables.
But we knew that he was garbage though.
Just like we know Haskins is garbage.
We knew Jamarcus Russell was garbage because nobody talked about him but Al Davis. Number one. Number two, they won the national championship title that year, but they ran the fucking ball.
Yes.
They ran for like 300-something yards.
Yes.
If anything, their running back should have went before Jamarcus Russell.
Who was the running back for them?
It was two of them. It was two running backs. Man, they were eating that line up, man. They were eating that defense up. Jamarcus ain't do shit.
Listen, when you're a quarterback, and in today's football, your ass runs a 5.040, that's all you need to tell me. And again, I'm not a guy who puts the 40 on a big thing on the 40 time for a quarterback. If he ran a 4.9, we wouldn't be talking about this.
But it does entail if a quarterback is running that slow, it does say that man gonna stay in the pocket trying to sling that rock.
Exactly.
Because Tom Brady had to have the slowest damn time 40 ever. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But he stays in that pocket and he takes that beating. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, he don't
Haskins ain't gonna do that.
His ass will lay down in a minute.
We looking at Achilles Smith again. That's what we looking at.
At least I know I ain't crazy. I know I ain't crazy. I'm okay with it because I can't stand the big blue dopes. So I'm okay with it. If they draft his ass, they're going to be fucked up for the next 15 years.
Yeah.
And is he better than Eli now?
No.
That's the whole point.
The only two problems with Eli is that he's shell shocked and he has no O-line. And both of them go with, he's shell shocked now.
He's David Carr.
Pretty much.
David Carr?
I remember Houston, Texas. I remember him, yes.
Exactly. So now,
had all the talent in the world with no O-line. And that O-line was just getting them killed. Getting them killed.
Poor Eli.
Oh, yeah, that's why
the Cowboys go win that East for the next 15 years. I'm good with it.
I'm good with it too. I am. I'm good with it.
So listen, we're talking about mistakes today. We talk about mistakes. What do you think about LeBron? LeBron going to LA. Was that a mistake?
In his eyes, it wasn't a mistake because he's going for that Hollywood money. He knew exactly what the fuck he was doing. I'm serious. He is not.
No,
dude.
I believe you. I believe you're right. But if you pull LeBron to the side and ask him in private, is going here a mistake? He would tell you, hell yeah, I made a mistake. This is gonna fuck with his legacy.
It will, but I think he's good with the fact that his legacy is cemented right where it is right now, and all he's doing. Remember, he's never had a max contract. he finally got one in his later stages of his career. So he's milking that shit. You know what I'm saying? What great place to milk it with at a spot like LA when you can flip over there to Hollywood.
Again, I'm so sorry. I don't understand what's going on. I really don't get what's going on here. I get booted off. I don't understand. I'm so sorry, Brian Fleetwood. I cut you off right in the middle of you was about to drop some jewels on us. So sorry. Hopefully I can get him back on within the next 5 minutes. But Brian Fleetwood is about to drop some jewels about LeBron. Oh, man. Corey, I don't know what's going on here. This shit is annoying. But Brian Fleetwood is about to drop some jewels about LeBron. Craig Davis, what's up? He's about to drop some jewels about LeBron. Because LeBron messed up. LeBron got to know he messed up. He makes the championship game for 9 years straight. He makes the playoffs for whatever many years straight, 14, 15 years straight. He's not going to make the playoffs this year. Oh, LeBron. LeBron, you had it all. Fucks up his legacy. Facebook is having issues. Oh, okay. I thought it was me. Dog Nuts was good, Bubba. Facebook is having issues. Okay, I thought it was me. But I want to get Brian back on because I want to make sure I get Brian's full thoughts on that LeBron thing. But, yeah. We talk about mistakes today. Unfortunately, it was broke up into 3 segments because Facebook kicked me off 3 different times. So it broke up into 3 segments. We had to teach Mace about downtown Brooklyn versus downtown Manhattan. I believe he already knows the difference. I think he's just trolling because he's a New Yorker. Mace is a New Yorker. What's good, D? Next week we start, baby. Practice starts next week. First practice for the Long Island, the championship EFA 2018 champions, Long Island Red Devils, have their first practice next week. Make sure you got your everyday drills, Davy. Everyday drills. Be organized. Know what you're talking about. Be able to teach. But yeah, I need Brian Fleetwood. I'm going to hold on for about another 2 minutes to see if I can get Brian Fleetwood back in here. But Corey, let's see if I can get Corey in here real quick. Let's see if I can get Corey in. Corey, come back in. I want to know your thoughts on LeBron and the Lakers. Corey. Drills, no doubt. That's it, baby. Got to teach technique all day. Technique. I want to know Corey's thoughts on the Lakers. Because Corey's a Laker fan. But he from the gate, I got to give him credit, from the gate, he didn't like LeBron coming to the Lakers. I don't know why he didn't like that shit, but he ain't like LeBron. WAP, what's good, baby? Corey Booker. I'm done with basketball. Corey Booker, I need to know your thoughts on the Lakers, Pa. Come on, Corey. What's your thoughts on the Lakers? Where you at so I can bring you in? Corey said he's done with basketball. You've been done with basketball for quite a while. So, are you one of those Laker fans that say it's LeBron's fault when it's really Magic's fault? Are you one of those guys? Oh, it's all LeBron's fault. When they didn't put the right players around him? I have nothing else to say. Okay, Corey. I believe Corey alone. But I got to apologize to Brian Fleetwood. I'm going to put a message on Facebook. Okay, guys? But we discussed it all today. We just get ready to end anyway. So, no, it's everyone's fault. Okay. Okay. We went over all the mistakes. A, Philadelphia Phillies made a mistake in taking Bryce Harper. B, LeBron made a mistake in going to the Lakers. He should have stayed in the East. C, Kyrie made a mistake in leaving LeBron. Who the hell he think he is? D, if the Giants draft Haskins, they are making a major mistake. And E, whoever takes Kyler Murray has made a mistake. Whoever takes Kyler Murray has made a mistake. He is a baby playing against grown men. Ain't gonna work. Okay? People, thank you for your support. Thank you for your support. I'm going to get my practice plan together. Get my taxes together. And I'll see you guys later on this week. Look for the poster. Brian Fleetwood, I apologize to you, my brother. Rufus Taylor, what's up, Pa? Rufus, we got to get your boy back on here. We got to get him on here so we can discuss his first season and see how he liked it, how everything went. All right? Hey, guys, have a wonderful Sunday. Stay out of trouble. Peace.